Let's talk about another trend now. Children are our future. It's a popular song many of you may have heard. It's a staple on Hallmark cards. There's an entire industry built around motherhood, early years, parenting. But what happens when a society starts to celebrate a child-free life? What happens when a no-kids movement starts trending? What happens when the youngest generation decides it doesn't want kids? Before I introduce my final story of the night, let me be clear. I'm not here to tell you how to live your lives. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you a generational shift, a change in mindsets, in families, in choices. A new life script is being written by younger actors, and the new guard will be influencing our present and our future. Now, when I say a new guard, no surprises, I'm referring to millennials and Gen Z. A few weeks ago, I had told you about one and done. It was another trend among families of the present and future. Young parents were choosing to have only one child. They were saying one and they were done. The story continues. Open social media and you'll see people celebrating a life without kids. Be it Instagram, Facebook or TikTok, influencers, young professionals, couples, they're all showing us a new family dynamic. One where there is no toddler throwing a tantrum. One where there is no baby cooing in a bassinet. One where there is no how-to on parenting. Advocates of a child-free life are sprouting up everywhere. The no-kids movement is booming. And no, these couples are not calling themselves childless. They're in fact calling themselves child-free. The term free is being used to express a sense of freedom, a sense of liberation, the lack of accountability, at times responsibility. A few decades ago, we saw the rise of DINK couples. DINK refers to double income, no kids. Open social media and this trend is back. And how? I don't want to have kids because I want to spend my time and energy on achieving my own happiness. I want to backpack around the world. I don't want to carry a diaper bag. I'm 40, child-free and happy. These are not my words. These are views trending across social media. Have you seen memes of people wiping away tears because they're choosing not to have kids? Well, they're wiping away their tears with a rather curious item, money. It's a cruel joke. If you're a parent, you know why you don't have any of these spare notes lying around for a meme. Look at these stats now. According to the Pew Research Center, a growing share of adults in America don't expect to ever have children. In England and Wales, a YouGov study says that more than half of 35 to 44-year-olds don't plan on having kids. So why are people choosing a child-free or a childless life? What happened to those ideals of the perfect family, the dreams of raising a child, of investing in their future? The reasons are many. Let me start with the biggest one. Gen Z and millennials refuse to be part of the flip-flop group or the indecisive group. What do I mean by that? They want a life with no regrets. If they want to go kayaking, they don't want to have to squeeze that in between school pickups and ballet lessons. If they want to take a nap at 5 in the evening, a toddler tantrum should not come in the way of that. Another reason, the state of the world. From climate change to war, the youngest generation claims to be aware of what is impacting us. They don't want to bring kids into a world where ice caps are melting, extreme weather events are more frequent, pollution is hitting record levels. A world where a war is raging, a world where nuclear war threats are the new normal. And of course, the biggest reason is money. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I would say it also needs, or rather requires, a jackpot. Rising prices, ever-increasing tuition fees, changing norms of parenting. We're all constantly trying to keep up. The younger generation is choosing to spend their money on themselves, not on bibs and bassinets or summer camps. So if you have a double income and no kids, you will be sold a dream in no time, from lazy Sundays in beds to brunches, couples workouts, endless travel. But not all are happy with this no kids movement. This societal shift is seeing backlash too. Some are not too happy with these loud and proud child-free advocates. For instance, parents with kids find these dinks selfish. They refuse to see this choice as a choice. They refuse to read this new life script. And for those couples who are trying to conceive but are unable to do so, this choice of living a child-free life sounds almost like an insensitive one. because for them it's not a choice. So what happens when the youngest generation chooses to hop on a no kids movement? We'll also feel the consequences. Remember, birth rates are declining in several countries, including Japan and China. In fact, in South Korea, the fertility rate, which was already the lowest in the world, has dropped again. A declining population means fewer people of working age to support a ballooning elderly population. But in the end, it all boils down to choice. Should you choose to have many kids? Should you choose to have one and be done? Or should you choose to be child-free? It's up to you. Yes, climate change will shape our future. Yes, costs of living are rising. Yes, parenting is a 24/7 job which you sign up for a lifetime. But as long as you are the one making the choice, you won't have any regrets. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.